We are live. Good evening, Iya. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great. I'm great. I look awesome. I'm good. Of course.
Thank you.
Welcome to DIC African Podcast. It's good to have you
Yeah,
here.
I'm quite honored myself, and I was very excited for this interview. I'm really excited to see what's going to be brought in front of me today.
Thank you for honoring my invitation. It's good to have you here. Okay, DIC simply means Deep Insight Conversation. That's just an acronym, DIC. The full meaning is Deep Insight Conversation. That's what it means. You'll get it. So I just have to put Africa so that it will be about us. But now it's not about us any longer. It's now going global. So I will bring in speakers across the continent, the world, the countries to come to my podcast. And I'm so happy to have you from London. Thank you for coming. So before we start, I would like you to do a quick introduction of yourself. We want to meet you. Just 1 minute. Let us know who you are before we start.
So, first of all, before I give a third introduction, your title is so good, deep in introduction, and I think this really tells not just tell African everybody, like it tells so many people about other people around the world and gives them motivation to do other things. My name is Ikra Khan. I'm the finalist of Miss Teen Britain. I am a model, actress, busker performer, and I'm also a personality groomer. Today, I have been brought to this podcast and show to help people come out of their shell and talk about it. Thank you so much for inviting me to this show. I'm pretty excited, and I hope everyone who's watching is as well.
You're welcome. Thank you for honoring my invitation. So without further ado, we have not to waste time and to just get started because our time is limited. So yeah, you have to talk about how to come out of your shell, how not to lose yourself, be yourself, and carry your dreams. So I'll be behind the scene, I'll be at the backstage, I'll put you up on the screen so you take it from here. Thank you. Right on.
I'm so sorry, your voice was just a bit laggy. So you would like me to talk about how to come out of your shell, right?
Yes, that's what I said. So you will talk about how to come out of your shell, how not to lose yourself, be yourself, and carry your dreams. So that's what we want you to do here for today. Thank you.
So I personally believe the first step to dreams is all about yourself. The dreams we see at night and the dreams we want to achieve can be totally different. So the first step is to not lose yourself. Always carry yourself with your dreams. Your dreams are all about you and the ones you love. I stand here and I started my journey when I was 11 years old. I was very inspired by my mother. My mother became Miss India International, and I was like, wow, I want to follow your footsteps, Mom. And my mom held my hand, and she just inspired me throughout the whole way. Who I am today and who I be today is all because of her. My dad and my mom always passed me on. Like, it was just so much support there. Being a model, being a dancer, being a basketball performer, I've faced so many challenges. Um, it's just different. The experience is unique. And what I mean by not losing yourself is by carrying yourself, being yourself. Like, as today I'm being here, the dance I do is being Indian. So I stand together with my culture. I'm being myself, but I'm also accomplishing my dreams. I really want to be a busker performer, but I carry my culture with me. So I think this would pretty much be the end of my small speech here. I would really like to invite Master Collins to come back and to come back with the stage.
Okay, I want you to share your story on how you come or how you came out of your shell when you were starting out because I know at first you will have this limiting belief. You have this low self-esteem that I can't do this. I'm not special. Why should it be I? Why should it be that I'm the one that will be dancing? Like I see you dance without fear. You go up. In fact, I'm still surprised how you do this. You dance everywhere without fear. I saw your comment. I saw you in a place. You commented somewhere. You said you don't care if anybody is there. All you want to know is just that you want to dance, even if somebody is there or nobody is there. And I was like, wow, that's really amazing. So I want you to share from your story and your experience how you literally came out of your shell.
Thank you so much, Pastor Collins, for this beautiful question. And of course, I definitely get scared sometimes. Like, as you said, I'm fearless. This one time I was performing somewhere and I got nervous. I was like, Mom, this this is such a big platform. How am I gonna dance here? But my mom and my dad, they held my hand and they said, it's gonna be all right. You gotta believe yourself. And I know you can do the best. Those words filled so much confidence in me that I set the stage on fire. And to this day, I still think about that performance and I go like, before doing that performance, how scared I was, but after I did that performance, I still think about it and I want to go back in time and do that performance again. To go back to my story, as I said, I started with my mom. My mom said, of course, you can do this. What I did, I started being a personality groomer. Where I used to live, I opened classes to help students come out of their shell, first of all. I had a student. She was so pretty, she was so beautiful, and such a nice student. But she wasn't confident in speaking at all. So I went to her. It's fine, I'm gonna help you. And slowly, slowly with my classes, she became such a confident speaker and she started participating in debates. After doing that, I was like, I really want to try modeling. And Mama and Dad was like, of course, why not? Let us help you. I started applying for assignments and I heard back. After that, when I started my journey, I also won the Youngest Influencer Award from Salam Bahrain in Bahrain. After that, I was just, wow, I've achieved so much and I was so proud of myself. And now that I finally came to London, I'm starting to accomplish my dream of being a busker performer. I have performed in High Commission India. I have been viral with getting like more than 10 million views worldwide. It's just the magic about performing. I feel that when I perform, I go into this different world. I just want to keep performing and performing. When I hear people's claps, when people go like, "Oh my God, you're dancing so good," it makes me feel so happy. I feel like I'm gonna smile the whole day. And I like to say a quote, the it's not one big step. It's those little steps that make a big step. I really like to invite Master Collins to join me again. Thank you.
Okay, how were you able to build self-confidence?
How was I able to build self-confidence? Is that right?
Yeah.
I was always a very, very confident dancer. I think from the day I started to walk and the first day I heard music, I was like just dancing in front of the TV, listening to a song to repeat, and copying what the girl did in the video. And my mom was like, she was telling me the story, and she was telling me the story this one time. I was at a birthday party and there was a song going on. I just started dancing. I was like, wow. I was so young. I didn't know what I was doing, but my mom was like, you have so much confidence. My mom and my dad always boost me up. Not just that, my sister and my brother. So one way to phrase it, my family, they always say, you're absolutely amazing. You can do this. When they say those words to me, I was like, I just go, wow, they trust me so much. That means I can do it. And I definitely know that what I can do is absolutely, it's just the way I perform. I know how to engage the audience, but it also makes me feel I can do this. Yes, I can.
Okay, thank you for that. Here is the thing. I want you to talk about how people can carry their dreams, like you're carrying your own dreams alongside everywhere you go. You are confident to talk about it. You are the one that sell your dream than anybody. So how can people carry their dreams? Like you've always talked about your dream.
So first of all is that I'm only a 13-year-old kid and I'm gonna be 14 this year. The number one thing that is very, very important to my life right now is time management. I also have to do really well in my studies. I also have to carry my friends, my family, and I also have to work on my dreams. If you are someone who's currently right now trying to achieve all of their dreams, but also trying to time manage everything else, it's okay. You're gonna do it. And this also comes to carry yourself with it. Things can get really, really hectic sometimes because you're carrying your dreams, your family, your friends, your work pressure, and you might not make time for yourself. But always remember, your dreams belong to you. But if you're not feeling well, those dreams might not be there too. Always remember to support yourself. You are very important to these dreams. These dreams will only be accomplished if you trust yourself, if you know yourself, and you are doing well. Hello? Are you there, Master Collins? Well, I suppose Master Collins is having some technical issues. I will just continue telling everyone about myself. As I was talking about carrying yourself with your dreams, it is really important to focus on yourself because they are your dreams. And if you yourself are not feeling well and you're stressed, you might not really have time. You might really not feel well to focus on yourself. Always remember, at the end of a rainbow, there's a pot of gold, but there's always rain to make that rainbow come true. I think we're getting Master Collins back.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about the question I have
Amazing.
here is this. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. No problem. I think everybody in the world faces technical issues.
All right. Thank you, thank you. So now help us to like I want you to speak for like maybe like 15 to 20 minutes. I want to focus on this topic, how one will not lose themselves. So I want you to teach on how not to lose yourself. So I'll give you for like 20 minutes to teach that so that we get to learn from you. Thank you.
So, first of all, the very, very important self is not to lose yourself, is your is how you're feeling mentally. Are you getting enough sleep? What are you eating? When I achieve my dreams and when I go performing, I am a dancer, so I need to have a lot of energy. So for me, the most important thing is sleep. If I get good sleep, that means I'm going to be happy all day. And what I eat is also very important, like eating fruits. So when your food really does stabilize your mood as well. When you're feeling happy, it makes you feel proactive. That means you want to do things. You want to learn more stuff. So your sleep and what you eat is extremely important. Another thing about how to keep yourself, how to carry yourself with you, is where are you? What type of environment are you in? Are you in a supportive environment? What I mean by supportive environment is, are you getting enough motivation to accomplish your dreams? Are you giving yourself enough motivation to accomplish your dreams? For me, my motivation was my parents. My mom and my dad always supported me out through my life. They always went to me, yes, you can do this. Don't worry, we're standing for you. If anything happens, we will help you out. They were my motivation and they guided me through my every step. Another way is, as I've said this like numerous times during this interview, is that your Dreams, they belong to you. They are your dreams. So you have got to carry yourself with you. What do I mean by carrying yourself with you? When you're dreaming, you're thinking about that dream, aren't you? And meaning by you're supposed to carry yourself with it is means you gotta be well. You gotta be thinking, how am I gonna accomplish this? So keep yourself healthy, keep yourself stable. I keep coming back to this, the way I achieved my dreams, and I carried myself with motivation and numerous amount of support. And another way to carry yourself is the right amount, the right amount of help you're getting. Is there someone standing there for you, rooting for you, telling you how to get it? All thanks to social media, nowadays it's super, super easy to get help. I mean, if you're just scrolling through Instagram, if you just like a few videos that are your interest, you will start getting it. For example, I really, really, really like getting lip syncing videos. And sometimes I get like five, six coming on my For You page and I just make one. I really like dancing. I have so many dancing trends that come on my Instagram videos, and I just make a dance video on that. It helps me develop my skills. Social media should be your biggest asset. Always remember that. If you want to open a business, YouTube, Facebook, and so many websites on Google will help you to do that. Social media is going to be the biggest hand and the helpful hand you can hold. I as I said, I would really like Master Collins to please join me again. I suppose he might be having technical issues. I started a show back in like 21, 22-ish, and it was called Kidopedia. After the show, I sometimes would get nervous thinking, did I do a good job? Oh, sorry. Did I do a good job? Did I say something wrong? I used to get very nervous, and I used to think to myself that I used to get so nervous, but then I started believing myself. Ikra, you did an amazing job. Stop worrying. Another way to not lose yourself, self-confidence. If you keep pressurizing yourself, no, you're not supposed to do that. No, that's not nice. If you keep saying things like that, you may hurt yourself. But saying positive things, thinking positive, your mindset is so important. If you live in a positive mindset, positive things will happen. I think Master Colin might be back. Hello, Master Colin. I'll share a small mini story with you guys. So I was just scrolling and looking for numerous opportunities to join, and Miss Teen, it came, and I was like, whoa, I need to apply for this. I was so anxious. Am I going to hear back? Am I going to get accepted? I applied, and I came in. I was so happy. I ran to my mom and I hugged her. I was like, Mom, I'm a part of Miss Teen. There were numerous challenges to Miss Teen. I had to pass a ring audition. I'm waiting for October where my finals will take and there is a pajama party. I'm so excited and I'm so honored to be a part of this. Another one of my best accomplishments are being getting the youngest influencer award in Salam Bahrain. I'm so honored to be part of that magazine because it's one of the biggest magazines in Bahrain and getting the youngest influencer award is it's so meaningful to me. I'm also going to the Scottish Parliament House in Scotland to get a award, and the award is called Youth Icon. I'm a personality groomer, and I started this journey when I was just 11 to 10 years old. I was sharing the story about one of my students who wasn't confident in speaking. I had a number of students like that. My club, you could say, was called PAG, Personality and Grooming. I had more than 25 students, and I still love each and every one of them. They both were so helpful, and I wasn't just grooming and helping their personality. I was helping myself too. When I was working with them and I used to see their small smiles, it used to be so lovely. I learned new tactics. I learned how to be a better teacher, you could say. When I was working with them, I used to stay up all night trying activities. What should I do? How is this going to help them? We used to have mini debates. I even arranged a full drama play for them. One thing I would say, it really, really improved my personality. One more thing is why I'm so active, why I've accomplished these accomplishments is because of traveling. My dad had a moving job, you could say. He had to relocate like in every 2, 3 years. Because of that, I got so much exposure and I had so many friends from so many different cultures. I wasn't nervous to talk to anyone, and I still am not. It gave me so much confidence just to perform, just to talk, to be so social who I am today. As I was talking about exposure, when I was talking about your dreams, getting the right exposure is very important. For example, you want to become a critic, you want to become a footballer, but asking a basketball coach, you're not getting the right exposure, are you? So if you want to become a footballer, you would ask a football coach. Getting the right exposure. I'm a dancer, I'm an actor, so I would ask another actor for an opinion if I'm stuck on something. I'm a dancer, I'm a performer. If I need help in something, I would ask someone who's in the same field as me. I hope you get that point in your mind. Ask what you need. Don't ask what you don't need. Exposure is very important. It really, really makes you stand out. Like my exposure of being resident of 9 countries and traveling to 23 has given me so much exposure. I'm so social and I'm so confident. It's made me who I am today. I really think that traveling is important for everyone. The more you travel, the more you learn. And not just about learning, it's not just about education. Oh, it's lovely to have you back. Hello, Master Collins.
Thank you. I am here. Thank you. I was sharing it in my audience to let them know that we are live. So I went to make posts. Okay. So you're done teaching, right? You're done teaching on how not to lose yourself, right?
Yes.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. Okay. I said you are done teaching how not to lose yourself. You're done teaching that, right?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
I
So
was
I
just
want you
telling
to
my story
teach
about travel.
others
Oh, continue.
how to come out of their shell. How were you able to come out of your own shell?
Okay. The first thing about coming out of your shell is, are you confident in what you're doing and do you think you're on the right path? I think everyone has been
Okay,
blessed
okay,
by
you already
God.
said that, right? Okay, no problem. You can hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
The network is not really.
Sorry, I just didn't hear that part you just said. I suppose we're losing Master Collins again, but I will continue with the question you told me. I personally believe that everybody in this planet has been blessed by
No, go
God
on and
and given
teach.
a
I can
talent.
hear you. Go on and teach. I heard everyone was blessed by God. Okay, continue.
Yeah, yeah. So everyone is blessed by God, given us a talent that will help this world become more better. This earth is a wonderful, beautiful place with opportunities. You just need to find out which opportunity you need to use. I came to the UK and I understand UK is a beautiful place if you have talent. There are so many opportunities here and everything in the UK is so fair. You go to multiple auditions and they pick out the right one. If you've got talent, UK is the best place, but not just UK, social media.
Okay.
Social media is the best place to present your talent. And by coming
Can
out
you
of
hear
your
me now?
shell,
The network is not really
yes, I can
friendly.
hear you. Sorry? Didn't hear you.
I am here. I don't know if you can see me.
I could see you a while back, but now your video is gone. We'll wait for Master Collins to join back. I will just continue with what I was about coming out of your shell. I was I was kind of in a shell as well. During COVID time, I think everybody made their own shells in their houses. People lost motivation to what to do. But out of all those people, there were a few people who carried on to do what they were doing. And they let other people out of their shell. During COVID, I was stuck in India for a long time. And during my time in India, I was in a shell. I wasn't doing anything. I was just sitting all day. When I came to Bahrain, it was a whole different world for me, and I loved it there. And I started being a different person. That's when I opened. This is the very start to my club, PAG. That's when I opened PAG, met different people, learned different opinions, met different cultures, and changed who I was. Gave me more self-confidence, made me come out of my shell. During these classes, I was still kind of in my shell. But when I saw those children and they were doing something they had never done, I was making them do activities and I was making them do activities that they might have never done, but they did so confidently. Even if they did something wrong, they would start back up again. When I saw them, I was like, if they can do it, I can do it. Went to my mom, told her about my dreams, and she started supporting me. That is the start of my journey. So, you coming out of your shell, first step, identifying your talent. Step number two, positive mindset. Think. Think about your surroundings. Right now, I'm sitting on a sunny day and surrounded by greenery. I'm going to think this in a positive mindset. I'm so glad to be outside, the sun to be shining, the wind to be blowing. If I would think this as a negative mindset, I don't want to go outside. I want to stay inside. I just want to be alone. I won't say being alone is negative. If you like being alone, that's absolutely fine. That's your positivity. But when I was like, I just want to go home. I don't want to be outside. I don't want to be in greenery. You might not like it, but don't. I don't want to. No negative words. You could be, I want to go home. I like it at home. That would be more positive. You would say, I like it at home. You know your needs. So you're putting yourself into a positive mindset. So that also includes your environment. If you're in a positive mindset, it means your environment is also very positive. Back to social media, use social media as your biggest asset.
Hmm. Okay, yeah. Can you hear me now? But my network
Yes,
is
I
stable.
can
Can you
hear
hear me
you.
now?
Yes, I can.
Ah, thank God. Thank God. Okay, thank God. Okay, I want to ask you this question. Can I go on and ask?
Yes, please do.
Can I ask you my question now?
Yeah, yeah, please do.
Okay. Okay. Who were those people you were looking up to when you were starting out that made you came out of your shell?
So, biggest inspiration was my mom, and second inspiration was my dad. My mom won the
Did you get my
title of
question?
Miss India. Yes, I did. My mom was Miss India International, which inspired me to go into the path of modeling, performing. But my dad is a very social person, and he often takes part in seminars. He often gives advice to people like I did when I opened my club called PAG, Personality Grooming. I learned that from my dad. I personally think it flows in my genes. I looked up to them. I've asked them for advice. Can you guys help me in this? Can you guys tell me how to do it? Those were one. And then there's this Indian actor called Shah Rukh Khan. And my mom used to tell me that during his acting career, he used to perform in weddings. He was also one of my biggest inspiration into performing. The way he would perform is that he would enlighten the audience, be interactive with them, which is something I do now. So I really, really look forward to be Shah Rukh Khan in the performing industry. Hello, Mr. Master Collins, are you there?
Okay. All right. I was told that you train people, right? You have students
Yes,
who you train.
yes.
What do you train them on? Is it on dancing? What do you teach
I
those
did.
students?
So I did a bit of both. I did personality grooming. I helped them be more social. I told them about social issues, how to adapt to different places, how to be more confident speaker. I did dancing as well as a part of physical exercise, and I helped them with brain moving activities, like, for example, being a detective, giving them clues, playing scavenger hunt games. But dancing was something I used to have these two, three songs. I taught them to dance and they loved it so much. When I used to have summer camps that were more than 25 to 30 students, they would come to me. We have to play the song. We have to play the song before we end it. So they won my heart so much that every time before leaving, we would do it.
Wow. Wow. This thing you answer now, this will be my next question. Where this interview is not about public speaking, but I would love to ask you this question because people want to come out of their shell. Because of this topic is about coming out of your shell. So I want to ask, how will you advise somebody or teach somebody how to speak confidently? Anyway,
The number one step of speaking confidently is mind speaking. Conversation is also about exchanging. So let's get back to mind speaking. Mind speaking is, I think we've all heard this quote. It says, think before you speak. So speak in your mind. What are you going to talk about? What are we thinking about? How are we going to phrase it? Talk slowly because people are listening to you. People are sitting there to listen to you, but not speaking so slowly that they will lose interest in you. So speak at a normal pace. Speak at a normal pace. That I just said, like I ate my word up. But if I speak slowly and I read my words, I will speak at such a good pace that I know what I'm saying and the audience can also hear me. Step number two, being audible. When you can hear yourself, you can know what you're speaking, and then in your mind, you can think about what to say next. Once you know what you're going to say next, you can think about this whole speech coming up in your mind. Like, for example, strawberries are the best. Now I've said that, I can think about more topics that are close to strawberries, like strawberry, it's a berry, so I can talk about berries. So be clear and audible. Back to saying conversations are all about exchangement. Like when you exchange gifts at Christmas, you're exchanging a gift and you're expecting one in return. So when you're being a confident speaker, say something that you will receive a gift back. That means you will receive a conversation back. Take an interesting topic, like if you're participating in a debate. Take something that will leave people guessing. Wow, this is such a motivating topic. I want to learn more about it. My last thing would be about being a confident speaker is this is only if you're going into debates or you're going into like you're being a public speaker, research. The more research you do, don't put all your research into your speech. You might want to keep some research out because when you're questioned or if people ask you to give a little bit more information, you're confident because you know what you're talking about. Like maybe you're talking about pollution crisis and you spoke two-thirds of your facts. And if they ask you to state more, you still have those one-third facts to speak about. And you can speak confidently because you know this information is correct. You know this information has no faults and it's absolutely correct.
Wow, I love that answer. So
Thank
straightforward
you.
and straight to the point. Okay, now because we are still talking on how to come out of your shell, I want to ask you this question. What would you say to a person who have been through tough times in life, who have gone through a lot of pain? They think they can't become anything anymore. They have lost everything they
Mhm.
had, and now they are just like life is not friendly to them. Life is just too hard. So what do you have to tell this person who is inside of himself that have not come out yet because of the hard time he have faced, tough time, everything he has gone through? His life is just like, in fact, they have lost their house, no accommodation, no clothes, no shelter, nothing, nothing. What word of hope do you have for this person to come out of their shell?
So before I start saying everything, I like to say that after every thunderstorm, after every rain, there's always a rainbow at the end. That means I'm very sorry for if anyone has to go through so much and they've got Oh, I'm so sorry. I pressed some. Hello?
You can go on. I can hear you. You can go
Hello?
on. I can hear you. You can go on.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, but I can't see your face. Can you show your face now?
Can you see me? I can. I
Your
not
camera
sure.
is turned up. Ahead. I can see you now. I can see you now. It's
Oh,
fine.
all right. It works. It works. Lovely. As I was talking about that after every thunderstorm, there's always a rainbow. People like Master Collins, they are filled with motivation, and here I am today to support you about how to, comfort yourself after going through so much. Think about your dream. Think about yourself when you started this dream. How old were you? My dream to become an actress was, I think, the day I started to dream. This dream means so much to me. I'm trying my very best to accomplish it. Go back, go sleep, and think. When was that day when I decided I need to accomplish this dream? If you were very young, think about that young you, how happy they will be when they see you accomplishing that dream. Number two, if you've ever been through something that stopped you from it, think about it. You need to show those people that you're braver than what they did to you. Show them that what you did to me isn't going to change who I am, isn't going to change my dreams. I'm still going to be that person who started, and I'm still going to be the person who ended it. Be different, be unique. Don't just stop there. There is so many opportunities for you. You just need to go grab it. Try once, gather all your confidence, and go once. Go live your dream once. You will definitely like it. When I go to auditions, there's always like 75% chance of being rejected, but I'm not scared about it because I love going there on auditioning. It's like it's my first love. I love performing. When I perform, there's so many there's so many chances people might not like it, but it doesn't push me away from it because I love the feeling of performing. I put a smile on my face and I see what they're liking. I do that and it gives me confidence to go again. So back to my point, go once. Just gather all your confidence and go there once. Do it just one more time. Once you do it, you will love the feeling so much. You will go again.
Wow, wow, wow. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So you know, we're talking about let me come and put it on the screen. Okay, we're talking about carrying our dreams. Some people have a lot of dreams that is so big. So I want to ask you this question: is there any
Uh-huh.
dream that cannot be achieved? Because some people might say my dream is too big. How will it happen?
Yeah.
Ah, I have to limit it. I don't have to think big again. So what do you have to these people who always limit their dreams?
There are, if you go and look up into the Bollywood industry, There are so many actors who started from small towns. And there's this actor called Manoj Bajpayee, and he said in this interview, when he used to tell people I wanted to become an actor, they would just go laugh it off. What are you going to do? You're in such a small town, become a farmer or something. And I wouldn't just say in India, in small towns, these dreams are considered nothing. They are considered to be a dreams you dream at night. Just go up to the internet and check it out. There are so many people who start with nothing and became everything. No dream is too big, no dream is too small. Your happiness is what matters. And as people say, if you work it, the universe will work with you. Think positive, do as much as you can. No dream is no dream is too big, too small. You want to become a world-renowned footballer, go do it. You want to become the best actor in the world, go do it. You want to become the best lawyer in the world, work for it. Each thing has its pros and its cons. Work with the pros and make those cons pros.
Now you said no dream is too big, no dream is too small.
Uh-huh.
It's all about our habits. You spoke about habits. It's about the
Uh-huh.
habits to achieve it. So now, how can our habits help one achieve dream? What kind of habit do one need to build consistently to be able to achieve their dream?
Hmm. Okay. Pretty much depends on what your dream is. I want to become, for example, if you want to go into musical theater. For musical theater, you need to at least dance 18 hours a week. So you need to have that habit. You need to really have what's the word for it? Not professionalism, like you need to know it. I need to do 18 hours. You need to have the habit if you want to become something career-wise, something that requires to do a lot of education. You need to study. You need to work on your performance in school. I'm a performer, I'm a speaker. So one thing I need to work up with is keeping up with the trends. What current trends are going on in social media? So if there's a song that's been going viral, I would put it in my playlist. So that's a habit I have to keep. I'm also an influencer, so I have to have the habit to keep up with the trends again. What songs are going viral? What type of things are people enjoying, like mini vlogs, dance videos? What hashtags are going viral? Whatever your profession is, look at what's the most important thing. Like if you want to become a big lawyer, so you've got to keep up with what type of laws are coming out. What's the most important law? Is there any law that's getting canceled? Is there any law that's opening? That's what I would say it really, really comes down to.
Thank you for that. No, now you said, we're talking of this topic is very big. How to come out of your shell,
Hmm.
how not to lose yourself, be yourself and carry yourself. Now, I want you to talk about the distraction about, are you with me? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, now, let me not put it this way. Let me put it this way. People have a lot of dreams and they have distractions, things that will distract them not to achieve their dreams. So now I want you to talk about this criticism. People will criticize you. What if you live with people that don't believe in your dream? How do you do away with these distractions? They are criticizing you. You got some criticism that are not going to help you for your mental health. It will make those criticism will make you to be thinking low about your dreams. So how do you go away from this distraction, from this criticism from people who are not believing in you?
I have faced criticism many times. Because I am very young, I mean, I'm under 16, I'm a minor. I've been told many people, drop your act and go study. I'm
Can
studying
you
as
hear me?
well, and I'm doing. Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, but I can hear you loud and clear. So I want you to please,
All
maybe
right.
you should be with your
I'm
mic
sorry.
or something.
Let
Check
me.
the mic.
Can you hear me better?
Come again.
Hello. Is this better? Hello.
Fantastic. It's better like this. Yeah. I think we should hold it like that.
All right. I'll just put my headphones really close.
Yeah.
As I was talking, so I've been criticized many times because of my age, and I have been a victim of jealousy. Um, I was in this very big friend group, and in Bahrain, when I started doing things, my friends started ignoring me, and things just kept happening. And I fell to the ground. I was like, did I do something wrong? I was just achieving my dreams. And I faced excessive criticism. I didn't know what to do. And then I gained support from my family members. They told me it's okay. And I used to upload videos on social media. So my followers were so supportive. I used to receive DMs of, wow, you're doing so well. The wrong thing I did with these comments I was receiving, I let them get in my head. I let them make me lose my confidence. There are many people in your world that are going to be like, no, you can't do this. It's only meant for them. Always remember, you know why they're backbiting? Because they're supposed to be back of you. You be in front of them, you be the leader, and let them know what's right or wrong. Never let them get in your head. Because if you know what you're doing and you're good at what you're doing, that's when bad comments come. Make those bad comments into positive. Turn them like, wow, they're talking bad about me. So that technically means they're liking what I'm doing. Just phrase it like that. If you're doing good, you're going to be on someone's mind. It can be so many things. Someone might be jealous of you. Someone might have an insecurity. But instead of doing what they're doing, go talk to them about it. Are you okay? Are you feeling well? Tell them about it. If you're a good dancer, you could help teach them some moves. Never ever believe a half baked story. Always go talk to them about it.
Wow. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I want to ask, why is it that many people are jealous of others who are taking great steps to achieving their dreams? Why are people so jealous?
All right. So this question can be like phrased in many ways, but I would say it this that opportunities are available for everyone, but people sometimes don't know how to be a part of these opportunities. And some people have insecurities, like for example, someone might want to become a model and they don't know how to, but someone their age is doing something that they want to do. Someone their age is becoming a model and they keep looking for opportunities. That's when they start to get jealous. Like, I'm the same age as her. I'm trying to do it as well. Why am I not getting popular? And the jealousy just keeps growing. I wouldn't blame the person who's feeling jealous because they're trying to do what they can. They're also trying to achieve the same dreams, aren't they? But another thing is that when they start backbiting, that technically means you're motivating them. For example, when I started dancing and performing, doing modeling and stuff, most of my friends, I saw that they were leaving me behind. They they were starting to get jealous. I used to hear rumors about me. I just thought I was inspiring them. I was I was being a motivation to them to also do something that if I could do it, that you could do it as well. They might not feel that they can do it, but I feel everyone can do it. And jealousy also comes from, as I said before, like we're the same age. There might be so many factors you share in common, but you go, why am I not doing it? Why am I not doing the same thing she is? I'm also uploading videos every day. Why am I not getting popular? It's just, that's how I would phrase it.
Wow. Exactly. People will like compare age. Why is she doing it? I'm 13, she's 30. Why is she getting more popular than I am? Why is it that people are only seeing her and not seeing me? People are just too, man, the thing is
But
getting out of hand.
as I was saying before that, I won't blame these people because they might need your support. They might not know how to ask for it. Um, like I'm a model, right? And they might be someone who wants to do modeling, and they might find a way like, let me just backbite at her. I'm insecure. And when they start backbiting, instead of talking bad about them, I went up to them and asked, are you guys okay? Is everything going on between us like okay? And they told me about it, and I helped them through it. I helped them. One of my friends, she really wanted to modeling, and I told her how I did modeling, and she started modeling as well. So I believe you really just need to ask. Instead of backbiting, ask. Because every person in this world is really, really helpful. Anybody would ask me. Instead of telling you one thing, I would tell you thousands of things. Not everybody might not be like me, but just give it a try.
Mm. All right, thank you for that. I intentionally gave you this title, "How to Come Out of Your Shell," because I know you're already out of your shell. And I noticed
Uh-huh.
that many shell that people are in now could be their environment. Environment could be a shell for somebody now. Environment could be a shell. Friend circle might be a shell. Friends that don't want you to grow might be a shell. You need to leave that cycle and get to another cycle. I tell people environment could be a shell that will be limiting you from achieving your dream. Friends could be a shell that will be disturbing you from achieving your dream. Social media might be a limitation or distraction that will be stopping you from achieving your dream. That could be a shell. You get it? A lot of things could be a shell. Could be maybe you want to lose weight. I don't know how to lose weight. The kinds of food you eat might be a shell that will make you remain where you are. That will make you have big tummy and all that. So there are a lot of shell many people are in now. So what I tell people is know your shell, know that place that is wrong for you. It could be an environment. Maybe the environment you are, they are not places for models to go and perform, but you see somebody that is acting it, that is going out of the country to do well, and the person will come back, you'll be jealous of the person. Why not follow that person and travel out so that you go to the place where they are doing what you want to do? Why not do so? But people will still remain in that place. So I want you to advise these people who are in different shells on how they could go out and just boom, share their ideas and explore their work.
Um, one thing you said was very good, that know yourself. You're hiding in your shell, but what is that shell that you're hiding in? And I think that was a very gorgeous thing you said. And about how explosion, thing you're hiding from. What is that shell that's covering you? What is that blanket that you can't take off? I think if we were like 30, 40 years back, I wouldn't have said this, but we're in the 20th century. Social media is the biggest and the most supporting hand you can hold. Of course, there's trolls on social media. I get them all the time, but I ignore. I tell them, why are you saying this to me? Support yourself. Are you doing the same thing as me? No. Stop trolling. I don't like it at all. And if you're going through trolling, tell people about it. Go live and say, I've been getting trolled, and you will receive confidence. So many people in this world are supportive. Tell someone about it. Hi, I've been feeling a little insecure about how I look. People will support you. People will tell you you're gorgeous. People will tell you you're stunning. And I have a little message to the trolls. I was told by my head of year that it takes 17 positive comments to get rid of one negative comment. Can you look at the number? If someone says your fingers are ugly, you would have to hear your fingers are beautiful 17 times. So always be careful about what you're saying and think about the negative impact it can cause on someone. It might cause someone to go in their shell forever.
Wow, wow. Yeah, do you know you are a genius? You're a genius. You're such a genius. Wow, and I love what you're doing. Now, I want us to talk about this. Now we're talking about being ourselves, be yourself. So, you are unique and authentic. You stood out and you stand out of every other person from what they are doing. Everybody have what they do. So, I want you to teach people how to be authentic and unique so that they will stand out to be themselves and not to competing with others and not be like others. So, you have the stage.
Can you hear me?
I can
Okay,
hear you.
hands down. Amazing. So to be unique, research and listen. I feel the most important asset that we have been gifted is the feature of listening. Being attentive can get you so much more. So the thing I was telling you about 17, like it takes 17 positive comments to get rid of one negative comment. I didn't know that. I found that out by being attentive, by listening. Someone was talking to me and it went in my brain. You've got to keep things inside you. Like, for example, you're at a seminar, be attentive. The whole speech might not be very important to you, but the small bits in that speech might be the most important asset you hold. I personally feel the best thing that makes you a great debater, a great public speaker, is listening, is being attentive to what your opponent is saying. A debate is pretty much a polite argument. You have got to listen what your opponent is saying. You've got to create an argument on that. For that, you have to be attentive. Listen to even the smallest word they say, to every word they say, and pick an argument out of that. Not just that, when you're talking to a friend, be attentive. You might learn something you've never known. It might be helpful to you later.
Wow, that is profound. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Aha. So we have just 5 minutes to leave here, but before then, we'll have to deal with some questions. Okay.
Okay?
How were you able to know the people that were there for you in your life to support your dream and to make you achieve it? Because there are some people that will pretend as if they are your savior. They will come around you. They're not coming to save you. They're coming to destroy you. So you need to know how to figure these people who are your enemies and your fans. So how do you know these people?
So when I saw my mom after my mom won the Miss India International Award, I saw how people supported her. I saw how people went to her, wow, you did such a good job. And when she was in between interviews, she needed help. People supported her. My dad supported her. I was always grown up into a supportive environment, but after this happened, I knew more. I was more confident about the environment I was being brought up to. And there were many close family friends I have, and they also helped my mom and support her in every way possible. So when I wanted to start my career, I knew I had people who I could trust and ask. Hello? 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 Can you hear me?
Oh,
Am I audible?
yeah, you are audible. You're audible. I can hear you. I can hear you. Okay.
Let's
You,
continue to your next question.
okay. Now this is it. You said when your mother won the Miss, what did they call it? People had to come. People were supportive. But do you know that among those people who came around, not everybody are really happy for our wins. You know that not everybody will be happy. But one thing about this life is that when you become a winner, even your enemies they will celebrate with you. Do you know that? When you win, they will celebrate with you. Success have brothers and sisters from anywhere. Your enemies will turn to your brother when you win. But when you are failing, they'll be dragging you to fail. But once you win, they'll want to be your friend. They'll be like, how did Aya did this? How come? I'll make her my friend so that we know how she did it. So I will learn it and do it better and even beat her.
One thing
You
I
know,
believe in that if there's everything I've accomplished and anyone will come up to me, can you tell me how you accomplished everything? Can you give me the link? Can you tell me how you did it? I will welcome you with open arms and tell you how to do it. Like for applying to awards, just go on Google and you can search up for your age group, for your accomplishment. Like if you want to win a business award, you can go to social media, you can go to Google, search up awards for businessmen, awards for new businesses, small businesses, and you will find multiple links. A few of them will ask money, a few of them are absolutely free. Opportunities in the world is your
Can you hear me? You had a
Yes,
call.
I can hear you.
Okay. Are you done or you are still talking?
Sorry?
Are you done or you were still talking before you left
Oh, I'm so sorry. I think my sister keeps
the
calling
network?
me.
Okay. 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 Okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Never
So we
mind.
have more two questions to leave here. How did
Uh-huh.
Ma'am Priyanka? How has she impacted your life, Priyanka? Ma'am
How
Priyanka.
is?
How
How
has
is?
Ma'am Priyanka? How has she impacted your life?
So before I really opened my personality and grooming, I started my journey with Priyanka Ma'am. She really helped me. She made me become a co-author to a book. She brought so many wonderful things into my life. She brought the world of debate and public speaking into my life. I learned so many things. I was always a confident speaker, but I learned tactics. I learned ways to be more confident. I learned how to please an audience just by speaking. It was mesmerizing, you could say. And not just that, when I was in her classes, I was argument. I'm sorry. I was in a very supportive place. She taught me how to be more polite. She taught me how to be more grateful. She taught me how to be more confident. And what she taught me is something I still pass on to people today.
Wow. Wow. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. She's really a great personality, and I'm
She is, and
so happy to meet her.
she's just not helped me. She has thousands of students and she helps so many wonderful women in pageants come out of their shell, be more confident. She goes there as a personality groomer, help them be more confident speaking, pass auditions. I think she is such an inspiring woman. Everyone should check her out. And I think everybody should hit the follow button because the videos she posts are so good and will help you out.
All right. Thank you. All right. We've come to an end of this podcast. We've come to an end. We've done 1 hour already. So thank you
Uh-huh.
for coming. Thank you so much. Thank you. So, what is your last word for us before you leave the studio?
So the topic of this was to come out of your shell, not to lose yourself. But I would say don't pressure yourself. If you feel you're getting too much work, things are getting too much, too overwhelming for you, stop it. Listen to yourself, listen to your body, listen to your needs. Because I've said this throughout this whole show today. It's your dreams. Your means you. If it's my dreams, it's my dreams. If I'm not well, those dreams are not going to get accomplished. I've said this quote, but it's not one big step you're going to take. It's a whole lot of little steps that's going to reach you to the clouds. Never forget that. No dream is big or small, and no role is big or small. Always remember.
Wow. Thank you. I clap for you. Woo!
It
You're
was it
amazing.
was lovely being it was lovely being a part of the show. And I think the title, I've said this, but deep in conversations, it's really inspiring to hear. I think everybody's going to listen to this podcast is going to learn from it, not just from me, but from the other people who come here and from you yourself. It was wonderful being here. I hope everyone who watches really does appreciate the effort that Master Colin has done today to make this show come true.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I would love to interview your dad someday. He's really inspiring. I have watched his, I went to read his profile and I saw what he was doing. I was like, wow, your dad is a poet too. Your dad is a poet. He writes. Wow. I was like, wow, this is amazing. I look forward to interviewing him. I have to bring him to this show soon, very soon. I think he commented on my post. Was it on my post or on Ma'am Priyanka's post? So I will check him out and see how I'll be able to bring him on my show very soon. And I'll be so happy to have him here. Yeah. Oh, you want him to be here, right? You want him to be here, right? You want me to interview your dad, right? I should bring him on my program.
Of course, I think my dad would be more than happy to do this. Um, I think like as my dad was in part here, my dad is a very motivation person, a very motivational person himself. He started in a house. He started in India. He graduated from a graduated from a college, and he worked his way through life. He's been through so many hardships. He started from a small job, and now he's working at a big company, at a big post. And it's not just that, he gives seminars. But before he started giving seminars, he used to sit in seminars. He used to listen to people. And when I see him that he tells me how to be a confident speaker, I just look at him and say, Dad, how do you feel? You used to sit in those seminars, but today you're the one leading those seminars. He's invited places to speak, and people want to listen to him. It's an inspiration for me to be his daughter, and I go into seminars as his manager. There's this one lovely picture we have together. I will definitely share it on social media. That he's about to go to his speech, and I'm showing him the scripts, and I'm telling him what to say. I'm fixing his coat and his tie. So it's a very valuable picture to me.
Wow, wow, wow. No problem. I will bring him. Definitely, it will be this year.
I
It will
will
be next month.
definitely let him know after this. I will
All right.
definitely let him
Okay.
know. He'll be
Let
more
him
than
know.
happy.
So once you reach out to him, you let me know. So I'll prepare it and make it possible. So we will do this together. Thank you so much. And I want to do more with you in the future. I heard about the program on 10 TV. What is that program about? You host the
So,
program?
as I was, yes, I did talk about it. It was called Kidopedia. I used to interview child prodigies from up to the age of 18. I interviewed a aspiring artist, a singer, a owner of the NGO, and the list goes on and on. That show was to dare to tell that age has no limit. Age has like no, not age has no limit. Talent has no limit. From youngsters to people who are up to 18, they've achieved so much in their life. And they have been criticized because of their age, but they still continue to do so. My best belief is age has nothing to do with you. Your age is something that you keep a track of. Your age is something that's only meant for birthdays. But it's your talent that matters to me. No, regardless how old you are, how you look, talent is very important. And in the UK, there's so many opportunities here.
Wow, wow, wow. I've watched some of your videos. I've seen a lot of people you interview.
Really?
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
I've seen it. And I'm like, wow, this guy is a professional interviewer. You interview so well.
Thank
I'm like,
you.
wow, wow. So now, what do you have to say about my podcast?
Um, I've I'm gonna say the thing as I was talking about before. It is a very beautiful thing that you're doing here, to educate and to also turn people in parts of the world. I'm sitting in London, and I don't know from where people will see this from. People might see in Asia, Africa, North America. But the thing is, I will be telling people about my story, my experiences, which will make them more, which will make them more prepared for what they're going to come forward. And the title, I've said this like 2 times now, Deep in Conversation is very, very gorgeous. It's like we're going into a story, a deep story that's not just going to educate you, it's going to prepare you, it's going to tell you. So I'm a fan.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. God bless you. Let me not have to waste
Oh,
your time.
thank
You've
you,
really
thank
spent
you.
a lot of time here. You've done 1 hour and 8 minutes. So this is big. Thank you. And let us call it a day for now. Bye. Enjoy.
Bye bye. Thank
Bye. I
you.
love you. All right. Share this video with your friend, comment, like, and subscribe to this channel. I am Master Collins, the success soldier, Ume Collins. Ebube. Bye.
Hi, guys. So, one thing I have come to love about this voiceover industry is the beauty of creativity. I mean, it's just one person, like me, right? With multitudinous voices, like as many as I can create. It's so wonderful, right? And when you get into the booth, do your magic, and come out, people are wowed. How sick is that? Anyway, then my personal favorite, number two, is that I get to give life to words. Like, take for instance this particular experiment, right? I made a post on Facebook, and now I'm voicing it. Isn't it just amazing? It sounds so different, so alive. That's the beauty of voiceovers. Anyway, so I am a voiceover artist. My name is Ikwo Uchenna Sunday, and I am the voice of Wise King, right? So if you want, to do something with a voice talent and you need a premium voice talent on it, give me a call, all right? And message me, send me a DM. I am the voice of Wise King. To those.